Okay, I just saw someone post about Rusev, and the wrestling fan, nice wrestling fan, was upset that Rusev was being buried again, and that the fans cheer so loudly for Rusev, and now Rusev is acting like a clown and dancing around with like a train of people, like who was that wrestler years ago that would have the party people, the train or whatever of people, Adam, whatever the fuck. But basically, Adam Rose. The point is, none of this matters. We're all wasting our lives. Look, I've wasted a good portion of my life emotionally investing in the WWE and other wrestling promotions as well. And you see that time and time again, the fans care more than the wrestlers. The fans care more than the promoters. They're working us. We're idiots for supporting them. They don't have the moral integrity we do. We wrestling fans put more faith and more love into this former sport than these clowns do. So if you're out there cheering for Joey Ryan, doing his dick spots, or if you're cheering for the 5-star Japanese, match of the decade, or if you're cheering for, Seth Rollins to figure out if he's a babyface or a heel this month, or whatever the fuck. It's all a bunch of shit. It doesn't matter. They're working us. They're playing us. They're manipulating us for money. The Rusevs, do you think that, if he really had an issue with Bobby Lashley grinding his tongue down his wife's throat, if Rusev cared like the fans care, why would he allow for it? Why would he sign a contract? Why would Lana sign a contract? These people don't have the moral fiber that we give them credit for. It's a business steam engine by rats, meaning female groupies that used to service the wrestlers. And for all the female fans these days, I'm sorry, that's just part of the tradition of the sport. So it takes nothing away from the efforts of Alexa Bliss or Charlotte or Sasha Banks or Bayley, but women have not been treated properly. As you see, when the WWE's done all those shows in Saudi Arabia, and yes, they had one big match where the women had to wear what appeared to be, full body suits with t-shirts. And you can say progress, but it was all about the money. They didn't care that the women couldn't compete initially. They didn't have Sami Zayn on the shows. So stop lying to yourselves. New Year's resolution, folks. Stop being a pawn. Stop being a puppet for these meat puppets. Do things in your life that have value. I wish I could turn back time and take away some of the efforts I put into trying to get into the wrestling business as a writer or as a commentator, and realize that the business isn't worth a mind like mine. The business is not worth the genius that is me. These people have no moral fiber, no moral fabric. Vince McMahon sending CM Punk a termination letter on his wedding day, and then CM Punk, is all mad and pissy about it for years, and he comes back to work. Bret Hart comes back. They all come back. They all crawl on their belly, coming back. Well, I'm not coming back, because I was never there in the first place. I'm a free man, and I support all freedom for all fans away from WWE.